A few questions on the subpoena of AP phone records. Did you sign off on this subpoena for 2 months of AP phone records? If you did not, because you were recused in that case, when did you recuse yourself, and to whom did you delegate authority to make that decision? And thirdly, the AP yesterday wrote you a letter calling this a serious infringement on news gathering operations, a violation of the department's own guidelines, and asking you to return those records and destroy all copies. Will you consider doing so?
If I don't remember all the questions, I'm sure you'll come back to me with those. I testified, I guess, back in June 2012 that I'd been interviewed by the FBI in connection with this matter, and to avoid the appearance of a potential conflict of interest, and to make sure that the investigation was seen as independent, I recused myself from this matter. We'll get to you exactly when that happened. It was early on in the investigation. This matter has thereafter been conducted by the U.S. Attorney here in Washington, D.C., under the supervision of the Deputy Attorney General. The Deputy Attorney General would have been the one who ultimately had to authorize the subpoena that went to the AP. Now, I'm not familiar with all that went into the formulation of the subpoena. I was recused from that matter, but I'm confident that the people who are involved in this investigation, who I know for a great many years, and who I've worked with for a great many years, followed all of the appropriate Justice Department regulations and did things according to DOJ rules. So I'm sure that might...
Can you understand why people in the news gathering business such as us would find this trouble?
Well, as I said, I don't know all that went into the formulation of the subpoena. This was a very serious leak, and a very, very serious leak. I've been a prosecutor since 1976, and I have to say that this is among, if not the most serious, it is within the top 2 or 3 most serious leaks that I've ever seen. It put the American people at risk, and that is not hyperbole. It put the American people at risk, and trying to determine who was responsible for that, I think, required very aggressive action. And as I said, I'm sure that the subpoena as formulated, based on the people that I know, I don't know about the facts, but based on the people I know, I think that that subpoena was done in conformance with DOJ regs.
Mr. Attorney General, the AP says that it found out about this after the fact, after the records were already taken. Why was no attempt made to seek the AP's voluntary cooperation?
Again, you're getting into matters that are beyond my knowledge. I was recused in the matter, so I don't know.
Are you comfortable with that approach? Because ordinarily, wouldn't protocol require that you would try to approach for voluntary cooperation?
Well, I don't know what the circumstances were here, and so, how things are done in a particular investigation have to be dictated by the facts, and I frankly don't have the knowledge of those facts.